Hello everyone and welcome to AniPod 16. This time we actually got it correct. I think, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, also, Heyman's here as always. Hopefully he's not going to be laughing with his maniacal voice and make my editing a pain in the ass. And also Angelo's here. Hey, Angelo. Also, Jay has forsaken us because it's a Thursday. I've been ill and couldn't really...
Yeah, basically Tim has been dead for like the first 3 days of the week, and so we postponed the podcast to a Thursday. And then Jay's like, nah, I don't really want to come in just for the podcast. Nah. So yeah, that's it.
I mean, it's a Thursday. What else can you do on Thursday, right?
Yeah, you're just lucky to have a class that lasted up to 7 to 8 to just join in.
Wait, did you 7 to 8?
Yeah.
What class?
I know, it's finance.
Humane.
Well, the thing about it is that my teacher is actually owns a business, so obviously he has to finish up with his business, then finally come to LSE, so it makes sense.
That sounds like my lecturer for EH. But
hey, at least he's an interesting lecturer. I can't complain.
Yeah, that is true, but it's like 7 to 8 is just a bit of a pain. Like I've got 5 to 7. That's bad enough as it is.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? But I mean, could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. Honestly.
Could be worse. Only on the econ department says 2-hour classes.
Thank God I'm not doing that this year.
Trigger, no. I think that's worse because the metric stuff is like, it used to be 2 hours on a Monday in the morning. It was like 9 AM to 10, and then after that you had like an hour break, and then you did what was it, like an 11? No, was it 11? Yeah, it was an 11 to 12. Yeah. And after that you also had like some other module stuff. I wasn't sweet. You just got pulled, you fucking greedy asshole! What the fuck?
Who hasn't eaten yet? What the heck? How hungry are you?
No, it's just I'm being...
I literally said to you, do you want sweets? And you're like, no, I don't want any sweets, Tim. And now you're fucking taking my sweets. What is this shit?
This is what girlfriend works. How girlfriend works.
This ship sails!
Sorry, hey man, if I was going for a girlfriend, I'd get someone a lot better than you. At least I get one that hasn't got fucking 3 different Tinder profiles.
Wait, you got
and still fails with that.
Heyman's box.
Look at that, it's snuck right in there. So guys, if you want to go out with Heyman 3 times, he has 3 Tinder profiles. You can
Angelo, he has many aliases. Ali, Elias.
Yeah, Ali.
Yeah.
I think so.
Ali sounds.
It's the same way like what was it today? Like I can't remember what was premiums, right? Like it's not premiums, it's premium.
Well, see, like hey man, might as well get it out there so there's a spread.
Just cure yourself, alright?
I mean,
I can't.
How many alii do you have? Hey,
2 only.
Hey,
no 2 only? No tapping.
Angry tapping. And you need some autistic screeching as well.
Oh god.
Hey man, I will make you edit this audio.
Okay, I'm out.
Here's the thing, I actually tried to get Heyman involved at one point to edit a podcast.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, it took him like 3 hours to put the titles in.
Yeah, I even witnessed it
It took him as long as the time for me to make the whole podcast from scratch. It took him that much time just to put the titles in. So I told him where to put them in as well.
I remember that day.
And he was just sitting there just like panicking. He was like, I can't get it done on time.
Well, everyone was just casually watching anime. As we did in AniWeek.
As we did in AniWeek. Wow, the transition.
You guys weren't here. Well, technically you guys.
No, wait, we're talking about last week's stuff.
Oh yeah, last week first.
NGNL live movie screening, yeah. And that was...
that was a good day. Everyone was having fun.
Besides the third years.
I do feel sorry for them.
No, I can't come the 30th because there were other 30th that enjoyed themselves. So we have to say the other group.
Okay, the ones who actually did want to watch the movie.
Yeah, the ones that wanted to watch the movie.
Because clearly the rest of us just wanted to drink.
Just wanted to socialize. Socialize.
Sorry. Yeah,
that's the word. We drink Coke and orange juice.
Orange juice is
orange juice is nice.
Yeah. What do you got against OJ?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, do you not know orange, Sean? So sweet.
Here's the thing, right?
Citrus, look at that. Yes.
No, yeah. Okay, but how's this Chris? Back to let's look in their life. So basically, Heyman encouraged me to watch the end of it because Tyson was selling it on it. Yeah. And he watched it. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so good, Tim. Watch it." And I'm back at his right. He's forcing me to watch this right before we go down to Molly's to gaming stuff for the karaoke BS. Anyway. So the idea is, he gets me to sit down and watch. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll watch it, right? Yeah. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, he's like, oh my god, the good bit's coming up, and I'm just sitting there so unimpressed. I'm just like, I'm having as much fun here as I had watching Ordinal Scale. And I mean, that's not really that bad.
Yeah, no, look, it's interesting, but then
I just like
there's a lot of dialogue.
No, it's more in the sense of right, like
it's not supposed to be fighting.
Well, considering the amount of budget they spent on explosions, I would expect
Michael Bay would be proud.
Yeah, it's like
Megan would be.
Yeah.
Just when you try to say Michael Bay, which is beautiful.
No, Megan Mean.
Oh, if we said Megan Bay, and I was like,
Magnum
Bay.
That makes sense.
Oh no, Michael Bay. She switched his name to Magnum Bay. That'd be so good.
Megan Bay.
Well, I guess I can't say much about the movie considering that we were drinking orange juice.
No, but did you finish it?
Did you finish it?
Oh no, I haven't.
The second half is actually good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because
it's not worth it.
Because where we stopped in Annie saw was the part when he's like, I want to marry you, and then the girl was like, fuck
great.
her.
I don't want to. I want to marry you. But I can't marry you. I'm a robot.
Yeah,
you can't fuck me. It's like it doesn't matter. You hesitated.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't matter.
I was like, alright.
No, like, that's cringy as fuck.
Well, let's be fair. That's the reason why marriage exists. You just want to
cringe yourself.
Yeah, but no, here's the thing though. Like, we can go in to the like. He made me watch the last bit, right?
Yeah.
And I watched the last bit, and I'm just like, he was telling me like, Tim, this is better than Koyo, and I'm like,
Koyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that is some serious praise, right? I'm gonna have to
talk right now.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's like, I'm just saying unimpressed, and I'm just like,
so
really?
Is that what we're?
I like these kind of love and friendship stuff.
No,
right?
but hey man, let me just put this over. I'm watching this, and I'm like, you know, your name made more sense than this, right? And that's saying something, right?
See, the interesting thing, we can look forward to this in Crunchyroll Anime Award 2018.
Oh right, they're getting alive, yeah.
Wait, did it actually? Yeah, they was. I swear they will come back in the Crunchyroll.
They'll probably base it on DVD release rather than theatrical.
Because it wasn't released in the Western release till now.
So
yeah,
it's the likelihood.
I mean, it's a good movie. It's not. I've got to
it's well animated.
Yeah, it's well animated. The story's alright. It's just more sense of he was selling it so hard, like it can not live up to this price. So the animation is nowhere near what it should be.
It pretty much he set the boundaries really high.
Well, basically, I boosted his expectations to be really high.
People, man.
It's more sense of, I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, okay, so the story, right? It's like it's alright, right? But the thing is, you're putting it up next to like Koyo in your name, like.
They're two separate things.
Personal preferences, alright.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Do you really?
No, just because it's a lolly, and the lolly dies, and he's like, no.
Hey, spoilers, man. I haven't seen.
Of course, a lolly dies if He-Man's going to be into it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can we just?
Anyway, so we can continue that. Yeah.
So,
please don't do that. That's going to be annoying.
So
you'll be editing this,
dude.
So actually, mentioned about Orange Chan. Let's go to Citrus.
Yeah,
Orange Chan.
I didn't watch it, so you guys will talk about it.
Anyway, I should have took notes of the No Game No Life thing, but yeah, whatever.
You figure it out.
It'll be around.
Just put an NGNL in between. Come on.
So yeah, with Citrus, actually, what happened? It feels so long since I.
Why are you asking me when I wasn't even there?
Well, I remember. I
heard you guys back.
Citrus, basically the pink head girl, blackmails the black head girl,
and then joins the harem at the end.
And then they fuck.
I mean, she said
she did.
Let's have a threesome. Yeah, she did.
She did.
Wow. Actually, I should check it out.
No, the way she phrased it was like, when you guys get together and know each other well, let's have a threesome. I'm like, what?
Of course.
The one thing I did like about this episode was that the still images of their just blank expressions. That's what I liked for some reason.
There were still images?
No, like when they do like a dark background to show that they're very confused.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
I don't know why, but I like those scenes. It just makes me smile because it's like because in my brain I'm like, yeah, I would be that confused also.
Yeah, when someone offers me a threesome, I'd be confused.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the ending scene.
Oh, when she started
going intimate.
Yeah.
Hey man,
going in or into?
She was getting
basically like next episode you want to watch because it's going to be a continuation of
even
this.
the preview, even teacocked.
Anyway, let's get back into this. Citrus, yay! I don't know.
Such a bad. I mean, whatever. I'll just commentate on the bad transitions.
It wasn't even bad transitions. Like it's more the sense of like we were talking about Citrus, and now we're here, and I don't know why because people interrupted rudely.
Rude. Yeah, like last week.
What was last week?
The the security person came in and we're like, guys,
you gotta leave now.
We're kicking you out.
Oh, right.
I'm sure you cut it out though.
When we were recording the thing, yeah. But no, that was fair because it was 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's not
right. But this was just like, this is unnecessary.
Do people really want to study past this time?
Yes, it's really surprising. Like, look how many rooms are taken up, and they're actually studying, which is really surprising. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why am I LSE?
Yeah.
During the I'm
assuming they're all master students.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like during
no undergrad would do this.
No, we would not.
Unless they have other purposes. Remember the 24 hours stream? There is this guy who's following.
Okay. Of course, we were talking about someone else's love life, not his.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Heyman's love life. Which girl did you go out this weekend with? Oh, I remember he went out with this weekend.
Yeah, come on, it's AniWeek. There's always some.
It's right. It's
AniWeek. No, Heyman's the week.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go to Violet Evergarden guy.
Actually, he didn't succeed. Like, here's the thing, he disappointed me because we got him drunk and we took him to the Molly's UCL bar. He didn't hit on any girls. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Really?
Yeah, exactly. This guy has no balls. Literally nothing.
Oh, are you sure? He became a new man ever since.
No. No. He just has no balls. Like, literally, I'm just saying, it's like, dude, really? You're not gonna hit on anyone? The fuck? I mean, to be fair, I will say the quality of UCL girls is lower than LC girls. It's like,
and also it's kind of.
I heard stories, but yeah, I can't say.
It's like I say, like I have. Okay, now I had a good sample.
Also,
right?
People are too sober to be hit on, alright?
Because what?
People are too sober at that point to hit on, alright?
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I thought they were pretty
sober. Fucking drunk, mate. I was the one sober there. I could tell that everyone there was pissed out their minds.
Alright.
They were enjoying themselves way too much at that shithole. Anyway,
you guys should take me one day.
We will.
Just so I can tell.
No, but here's the thing, though. It's like, no, I will say, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's the point.
Because initially, my only exposure to like UCL girls was either someone's girlfriend, right, or just me bumping into someone on the way to like a club or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And it's like, and the only ones I've really met with Russian girls, and generally the standards there are pretty high anyway. So then we go into this
Russian standards.
Exactly. I also had bottle vodka in my hand at the time, so that was great.
Okay,
we had a thing in common. It was a good connection. Swiftly vodka.
But yeah,
we're both pissed and we're Russian. Yes. So anyway, so the idea is right. So that was I was like, wait, really? When Heyman told me like, the standards of LSE are higher, right? Mm-hmm. I was like, I was a bit biased, and I was like, okay, fine. We went to the intercollegiate karaoke, and I was like, I wouldn't say that, right?
No, I swear. Well, considering the female members we have right now, LSE standard is high.
Yeah, but we have
comparing.
But Heyman, no. You're saying the ones that turn up. You're not saying the ones we have because we have a very good member base.
Yeah, but
we can't look at the stats.
We can't see those who can't turn up.
What?
We can't see the quality of them.
Okay,
well, we can imagine them.
Wait, actually,
imaginary.
Guys, I realize we're getting in the dangerous zone.
Dangerous.
Objectifying women.
We're not objectifying women.
What? No.
We're actually we're just discussing.
That's the case. We're
expenses.
Yeah, we're doing it to every anime girl right now.
Alright.
He said you didn't specify real life.
To be fair, we are just mostly talking about He-Man standards here. I don't want anything.
Really?
We're just extremely picky.
Yeah, so just like He-Man standards, so we have standards for Violet Evergarden.
I have no standards for this. Like this is the
just you, Heyman.
We do have to do transitions for every fucking part.
See, I blame you guys. I watched too much of the podcast. It's coming into it's going into me now.
That's your problem, not us.
Yeah, but it's mildly entertaining, so I will go.
So anyway, go because everyone else watched it. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's decent. Like it's
you actually watch it.
Yeah, I watched it. Like it went into the backstory of
Evergarden,
right?
Yeah, so for once we actually, because I made a comment in the first episode how the flashback seems more interesting because there's war and yada yada yada, and they actually did it. I was actually quite surprised that they actually did it. So I was really happy that they started
at some point.
You never know. It's anime. So yeah, they went to the backstory of Violet Evergarden and with her love for Major. I thought you someone said it. I was really confused.
And knocking.
Yeah. So it was really weird because Violet is basically a lolly. It's basically a lolly in the flashback to be expected. And then the Major's like 20, not even 20, like 30. And so it was a bit weird.
No, he's younger than 30. He's definitely younger.
Yeah, I'm sure younger, but he looks 30.
That's weird. And stuff.
So, but yeah, it's weird because it's like Major's like teaching her all these things. It's like you need to do what you need to do, but I'm like, But she's so what? She's a weapon of war. She's still a girl. Come on. Yeah, but when she did fight, like the fire animation, you thought kill Annie can do water, they can do fire now.
Wasn't lit.
It's the 4 elements. Next they're gonna do wind.
Yeah, exactly. Eventually they're gonna do Avatar again. And say it's now anime. Avatar. Now everyone can argue about it.
So they're gonna do Avatar and it's gonna be made by Annie and it's just gonna be beautiful.
Avatar is anime.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of backstory.
No, Annie can't do Avatar because there's no hair to animate. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. Like they need to add some hair and then it'll work.
No, that's other. There's Korra, right?
Korra's
no one talks about Korra.
Yeah.
Well,
who cares about
some people like it. Some people say shit. I don't know.
Especially if you talk about the game. The game sucked dick.
Oh, I don't.
Never played that.
I played one of the games.
3.8 on IGN.
But yeah, no. Violet Evergarden, it left on a cliffhanger. Look at that. They're changing it up a bit. Instead of just blank endings, there's a cliffhanger.
How's it gonna be cliffhanger?
But it's not
to hang off.
But the thing is, it's a flashback. We know what happens.
Oh, so
they pretty much. What they did was
we
like,
need to know what exactly happened.
No, they were like, oh shit, the major got shot. But in my mind, it was like, but in the flashback, he was on the ground with Violet, talking to her, and he was still alive. That scene hasn't happened yet, so you fucked up, Annie.
No, it makes sense though because like.
Clearly
he got hit in the helmet though.
It's just gonna have an eye patch. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah, basically.
Typical plot hole.
Well, literally a hole.
A hole? Let me just cover that up.
Too soon. Too soon.
And then, what did we watch for class? I don't remember.
It was between.
We weren't paying attention because we went. What's that?
Oh no, it was
Land of the Lustrous.
Yeah, Land of the Lustrous.
Oh, you put that in over what was it? It was
Maggie. It was against Maggie. Well, the thing is,
I would have put Maggie in.
The third years really wanted to watch Maggie. Not Maggie. Sorry, Land of the Lustrous.
But there are only 2 third years. 3, accounting for the.
For some reason,
4,
they still won. They still won.
How?
I don't know. I think some of us actually. I didn't vote because I never seen both of them. I never vote if I've seen both of them. So. I tend to, but if there's one show that I haven't seen, then I would vote for that.
Oh no, like suggestion for like next year's like screening, just make it all classics over like doing like seasonal stuff. Alright. Because the problem is like we're doing like seasonal stuff, you're just
waiting. Yeah.
You have like Violet Evergarden and Citrus
that people thought would be good.
We had what about last time? Michaelmas was like Inuyashiki, which I personally like.
And then
Heyman's choice.
Heyman's anime of the year. Sadly,
Heyman's anime
of life.
Like
it has everything.
Lolly, little types of lolly, maids.
Are you saying my life is a failure?
Oh my god, yeah, the collection.
Are you a man?
Are you fucking saying my life is a failure?
Well, no, you clearly have good taste. Sorry. Exploratory.
Risque.
So yeah, that was Violet Evergarden. Land of the Lustrous. It's interesting.
It's all CG basically.
I see why people actually like it. It's really good CGI. I do see that. I wasn't paying attention to the story. We were just busy lining up people for the Wasabi War.
Basically, we were like, guys, do you want to go to Wasabi together? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's like
we spent like a good 5 to 10 minutes. And who was in the tree? Like me, you, Philip, Jack,
Leo,
Amal, Tamit. Ties wasn't.
Yeah,
Ties went to the.
Oh yeah, he had some society. Yeah, not society, but some.
7 of us. There were 7 of us going to Wasabi. And basically only the 2 third years left.
Just to be clear, I do have a thing though. It's like, is this better than just going out for like dinner afterwards?
Because we're clearly fighting for the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun. I guess it's slightly more fun. Yeah.
Actually, this is so much better than going to a restaurant for dinner.
Because we wouldn't be allowed as much.
I mean,
because we watch Ghost Story.
Because the thing is,
wait, Land of the Lustrous first. Wait, we'll get into that soon.
Anyway, the thing is, I prefer it to like going out for dinner. 1, it's cheaper. And 2, like you get to sit down and you get to eat it, and you can also like watch anime in the process. Or at least like watch some random memes or whatever. Because like you sit down, you have to like.
You have to socialize.
Yeah, I mean, like, you socialize. We socialize in a different way.
We have to
socialize. It's formal.
We have to socialize like normal people, basically. Socialize like normal people.
But then again, the difference between back then to now is that we're all accustomed to each other now.
Yeah, I mean, we can all just take everyone to the pub instead, and that'd probably be better.
And Leo actually invited me to the pub actually today. He's like, let's go drink, so we can like, talk about life and shit. I'm like,
drinking's too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, but it was weird because
No. All I have to say is like, if you think drinking's too expensive, just go to Heyman's flat.
No, I don't have any alcohol. To be fair.
No, but we'll bring alcohol. It's fine. Let's supply it.
My eyes lit up.
Oh my god, Saturday set.
No, here's the thing.
Wait, we can do a Saturday set.
Not this Saturday.
Hey man, please fix one thing.
I mean, he's not.
Please fix the entrance to your rooftop. And if you can do that, then I'll be like,
I think it works now.
Oh sweet, we could drink there on the rooftop.
Oh, that's
you just need some brute strength, basically.
No.
Yeah, well, we do rock climbing, guys.
I don't like risking it.
It's fine. Let's just Heyman as a door ramp. Yeah, it's fine.
Then this is why you won't get a girlfriend. You're not risking.
Hey, I took my risk. I will try.
He keeps taking his risks. You know, like he keeps. It's like a pretty bad gambling habit. He just keeps going into the casino, even though he keeps losing.
Okay,
like a risk with ghost stories.
Anyway, Land of Lustrous, continue.
Yeah. So yeah, with Land of Lustrous, it's really pretty. I'll give it that. It's really pretty. Basically, don't know what the hell the story is. There's angels. There's an academy. There's always a school.
Basically, the characters are like personification of different minerals, like gems.
I kind of derived that from the different colors they are, and also the density and the strength they are.
Wait,
I kind of guessed that.
Wait, they have these stats in there?
Yeah, did you not hear the main character? The one with green hair is super fragile. You clearly don't pay attention enough to girls.
Heyman doesn't pay attention unless it's saber clones.
Well, come on.
If it's a lolly or a saber clone, that's the only ones he cares about.
Yeah, so Citrus is clearly not Citrus. Violet Evergarden.
Well, Evergarden is Heyman's top pick of the season.
Yeah, we can't really say much about Land of Lustrous except it's pretty, and aside from the story being like, obviously I wasn't paying attention. It could be good. I don't know.
Could be good. Maybe.
It's a risk. It's always a risk. To watch anime.
That kind of works. You know what's also a risk? The hustlings, the SU elections.
Can we just talk about ghost stories for fuck's sake?
No.
Yeah, it's just gonna be quick.
Because I'm in watch ghost stories, so you can't. And also,
it wasn't just one comment about ghost story.
Fine. I was trying to make a nice transition.
It's stupid. It's stupidly fun. Yeah. The way they phrased it, the way everyone talked about it was like, it's a parody that became official.
Yep, it is.
And that made no sense. Okay, there we go.
Now we can get dub, basically.
What is this? We've watched it before. That's the reason I'm just like...
No, we watched this episode that we haven't watched before. It's about rabbits. And there's this really weird rabbit who is...
in a sense, the person that watched a lot of this crap. So.
No, he's this really weird rabbit who became talking a little bit too sensational.
We can't be together. It's not because you're a rabbit. But
no, don't spoil it. Let him. I'll make him watch it later.
Okay, fine. See, hey, for all those who actually seen Ghost Story, you get that reference if it's dubbed.
If it's dubbed. If they watch the dub, it's very particular.
Don't watch sub. Dub only. Like sub, they try to make.
Unless you don't speak English, then that's problematic.
I mean, just watch it with like subtitles with English.
What English is it? That's weird.
That won't be right. It won't fit.
It's weird because you hear English, but then you see a different language. It's like, what's happening here?
First of all, if you're listening to this fucking podcast and you don't know English,
I applaud to you. How did you get here?
Oh, you can get subtitles. What's get subtitles?
Yeah, but YouTube just fucks caption really off.
That is true.
Because it's all white. You know it's good text when it's white, but then when it goes grey, you're like, it makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Well, anime's trying like Google.
Alright.
Dying like the SU.
So your SU stories. I'm here to listen.
Hey man, do you want to talk about the hustlings? This was
that's the only thing we can talk about for SU, right?
Oh, we can talk about more than that.
But I mean, let's
the elections as well, because the elections are close today as well.
Yeah, I mean, so hustlings is related to the election, so...
Yeah, so go hustlings.
Oh,
okay. Went to it.
So okay, let's start off with some lighter stuff, alright? So they started off with this... I forgot what is it, but then... I forgot what post it is, but then no one showed up. So they were like, okay, fine, next post. Next position. And then it's education officer. Okay, I was like there, I was like looking at everyone around me and they were like, oh shit, they're all full on taking notes. And I was having my laptop on my lap, so I was like, fine,
I'll pretend like I'm taking notes.
No, I did try to like mark down some stuff in the beginning just to see if I want to actually be politically active. Politically active.
There's no politics here. It's just a democracy. You don't need politics.
There's democracy. You can only have one candidate. There's only one candidate that's running.
There we go.
And the very first candidate puts me off straight away. And okay.
In what sense?
Warning. You might find this transphobic or homophobic because this candidate. I am.
Not a lolly, so he can't count.
Heyman doesn't like traps. That's just the problem.
Exactly.
Unless they're lollies, and he can't.
No.
He doesn't go down the waist. He just
Wait, Angelo. If that trap is called a lolly to you, that's a fucking short time. That's not a fucking
Show
lolly.
me a picture and then eventually I will verify.
It's a short time.
Okay.
If it has a dick, it's a short time. Fuck off. And
I've got that's a thing.
I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know what he's saying at this point.
Clearly
he's the one who's like went into it.
Yeah. Basically, this girl just basically started off as LGBT plus witch hunter.
Yeah, did you not see? They actually phrase like what type of sexuality they are now.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because I got a newspaper for the SU like electees and and some of them actually pronounce that they're LGBT like a part of that. Yeah.
Remember, it's a plus because LGBT.
So they don't announce exactly what they are, but they just say.
It's like their slogan. It's under their name. It's so massive.
Oh my god.
You can read it.
Basically, this kind of started off as like
it's like I like things.
And you can't judge me because I'm a part of a community now.
We will burn you at the stake.
Yeah, that's what we said about many communities, and they still haven't.
Oh, that's going to dark places. Don't go there.
Yeah, we'll get persecuted. Yeah, that's persecution.
No, it's like no, you'll get persecution anyway because this is your opinion.
This is our.
Just to be clear, Heyman's things Heyman's about to say do not reflect the. Do not reflect the standings and viewpoints of the committee of AniSoc, or the future committee, or the people at this table beside him.
It's just like those TV guest talk shows.
His own benefits.
Yeah, just Heyman.
So pretty much what every human would typically do in a typical day.
Basically, this education officer candidate started off with be like, the lectures and
you can tell he's passionate when he's getting louder.
And the class teachers are like using outdated language and like making homophobic jokes, make us really uncomfortable. Fine, I get it.
That's
that's acceptable. But then she's like, "Oh, I think we need our teaching staff to do like LGBT plus training to like accommodate our needs and also update all the teaching materials to use more updated language." I was like,
wait, so this is for the education
officer. Yeah, that's education.
Now here's the thing, like I can see why. But let me just say like, okay, like as a history student, right? You can't.
You mean economic history?
Yeah, economic history. No, but the thing is but like you can't because the thing is. All the old day is male and female, for example, right? If you want to go to that, right? So the sexuality will be it'll be pretty binary, right? Like it'll basically be straight, because anyone that was gay at the time, or anything else, was just like killed and also like murdered, whatever, I don't know. Like,
yeah.
But basically, that's just the viewpoint of history. So it's like, what are you trying to change? That's the real question. Like, you are just basically, like, there's only so much, and I'm sorry, if you get offended by this kind of stuff, maybe you shouldn't be doing that course. And that should be the end.
Also, one thing, there's like this stupidity of like languages, sensitivity of languages. There's actually someone suggesting like changing lyrics of the German anthem because fatherland is a word in there, and they were like, we should just switch the word and not talk about something. Use words other than fatherland because it's.
But that's tradition.
That's who they are as a country. You can't really change.
I mean, to be fair, Germany has done worse things than just their anthem. Let's be honest.
Let's be fair. Most of the teachers and lecturers are really old school in LC, so you can't really expect them to adapt.
They're old people. Come on.
Exactly. You can't really. They can't really adapt that quick.
I mean, you should adapt, but
they can try. Yeah, but that's something else.
And they're supposed to be like telling them to go on a training course to like adapt to it because.
It's like telling, like, let's say, like,
it's just
like
even worse than a concentric.
It's like telling the law lecturers, right, to go get trained in Bitcoin just because it's the Ukraine. Right, and not the legalities behind Bitcoin, but the actual underlying mechanisms of the like the cryptography. Yes, go do maths, law professors. Do it. It's necessary. Really, you need to be up to date. Why are you not in?
Basically, LSE teaching quality is shitty enough as it is.
It's just unnecessary.
And you still want them to divert attention from teaching to this, and also like scramble all the materials up and just remake the thing.
It's like I'd rather just stay focused on improving the course as a general thing, rather than just trying to appeal to a slightly offended.
To be honest, if they want training, just do online training. It's cheaper.
Yeah,
and you can get that anywhere, honestly.
It's the thing though. Also, one thing we've done was like we were, for example, we were forced into the consent training this year, right? And that's fine. I get why we're doing it, right? But the thing is, again, we're doing this because. Some minority has, like in the SU of some part of the SU. I'm not going to name anyone. I'm assuming some people, but whatever. Because it seems like a lot of them do occur in clubs, and they do occur between people from the AU, not from the SU. Weirdly enough, I don't know how. I don't know. What a weird situation, right? Anyway, let's digress.
We've got this really interesting AU person.
Every single one of the scenarios they gave us is like some sort of weird club scenario that I can't imagine any so doing. Anyway, so it is. So okay, that's fine. I get the idea, and I get the basic idea. You should be aware of this. You should be able to handle it accordingly, especially if you have people that came in.
Have I ever
they just get trained Heyman protocol. If he sees a lolly, what do you do?
Call the police, right?
Talk to the boy first. Then come to
Okay, so basically that was fine, but it's more sense that they managed to go through just for the stars ones, whatever, and that just feels really unnecessary and really like forceful. And it's like it's already worse enough for like students. Basically, well, look at it this way: like the committee training they've had for us, I don't know if they'll prove it from what going on. It was complete shit. Like they didn't actually tell us how to do most of the things. They just told us the bare bones, and everything else was just like learn from, like just learn the spot, right? And it's more sense of it's fair enough. Like if you have like a pretty competent, like really active, like previous committee who wants to help and wants to like show how things are done, that's fine. But things if you have like us, but basically like, our committee just did things for the sake of doing it, and all of them just kind of left except Whitehang, right? I think it was right. The second one that's left from the old committee last year. From ASOC. And it's like we didn't get any sort of guidance, and it took forever just to get hold of everything as well, because we didn't know where it was on the whole like thing folder. Now it's kind of a bit better organized or whatever, but that's kind of it. We didn't have any of that given to us, and we were not told how to do anything, and we just had to learn from the spot. And also they changed a bunch of stuff halfway through. But that's the SU thing. So the idea is that adding this crap is not helping run societies better. It's just making it more of a hassle, and there should be more. There should be focus on more important things.
The thing about the society is like, especially with the committee member, they're the ones who really want to explore and just have fun with their committee, and so having it make it become a chore kind of reduces that chance of people just openly wanting to do it now. So
exactly, and it's also like doing additional, because the thing is you can do some really cool stuff and you could but it takes a lot more planning. But it's really annoying when the SU just doesn't it's not functioning properly to allow you to do things you want. I'll mention maybe at some point, when after the handover happens, then I'll just I think the last hurrah, I'll probably just talk about stuff we plan to do. See if you guys would be interested to follow it up. But yeah, that's kind of the idea.
Well, before we go to any feature,
we didn't even go to any feature because the thing is we haven't not finished the hustlings. We just kind of went to a subject. But the thing is, there's more to it. Hey man,
just any socket,
the A&D officer.
That's you.
That's shit. Basically, that is such a lot.
So basically, I was watching this from home. I was dying in bed, but I was watching this, and I was like, there's nothing that. No, that's the thing. I was dying on the inside, but there's also the idea that there's nothing that gives me more life than just for fuck's sake, why am I not there to grill this kid?
Basically, his manifesto, his speech at the beginning is fuck manifesto. It's all about me being good and being having a good approach to everything. Like,
so he's an activist. He just wants to do something.
No, but here's the thing though. Like, he's not. It'd be fair enough. Like, if he wasn't just so one-dimensional, right? Okay. It's more a sense of like he starts off with saying like, "All right, guys, right, my manifesto doesn't matter, right? Okay, so I've got a proven track record, right? In the AU, I'm from boxing, all right? I'm from boxing. This is important. You need to remember I'm from boxing, right? Okay. So, like, in boxing, what we did was we've increased loads of people. We've got the biggest club, right? Like the biggest club, the best club.
Yeah, I was one of them for that one day, session.
And then I was just like, so I clearly know what I'm doing, and we clearly have a good proven track record. And basically, what happens is he keeps going on about it, right? And everything like he says just goes back to boxing. And when people ask him about the societies, right, he just goes back into boxing.
It's boxing life for him.
No, the thing is, I'm just sitting there, and he's like, I'm driven by results, right? I'm just like, so how many competitions have you guys won?
Yeah, in boxing.
I haven't heard of any.
Yeah, no,
I'm suspicious.
It's just training.
I've never heard of an AU society winning anything like major.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there a reason for that?
At least badminton? Badminton has something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just sitting there, just like.
The thing about boxing, even like from the one session I actually went, so far it's just been training. They just practice how to punch. Might be the same thing, I don't know, but it seems they just teach them how to punch, how to stay fit. It's more like fitness training than anything else.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, right, it goes like, oh, we've got so many people, right? And I was just like, if I was there with Heyman, right, what I would have said to him, right, I'd be like, okay, so you say you have like the biggest AU club. Now tell me what your turnout is like. This is where we go into the fun bit of where I know you can have a lot of members, but what's your turnout?
Basically, yes. Basically,
no, but that's the thing. That's like you can just sit there and brag about it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's more sense of like
there's a difference from recorded data and physical data.
I think generally the turnout will be fine.
Like everyone, because the thing is, everyone at the start of the year signs up for something.
Yeah, no, that's what I did. I signed up for Chess Society. Never got. I did it once when they finished. But then that's it.
Like for example, in my first year, like I joined the flex and running, right? But the thing is, then I decided I just want to run for myself. I still had the training routine or whatever, but it's like I just couldn't be bothered.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And there's also the fact that I have to travel and just like to do the workout, and it's not worth it. Anyway, so in this guy, right, it's just more sense. Then he's going against Megan, who has like a proven track record. I mean, it's like not proven track record, but at least she's been here in the actual SCU for like a year, right? And I mean, as far as like we've been dealing with her, she's at least been like taking criticism and like kind of applying it and actually doing something about it. Yeah. So it's like, okay, fair enough. Like I'm willing to see what she goes with like next year, because it clearly seems she's actually trying to make something happen, right? Like,
yep.
But compared to this guy, which is like all AU, and I'm like, what are you doing for the societies? Boxing.
No, what are you gonna do for the societies? Oh, great, we're gonna start a sports hub for this, and we'll easily set it up straight away.
Sports hub,
sports societies, sports hub, sports societies, guys.
Yeah,
like I'm thinking. And also, he's like, I swear it doesn't sound with any like websites before, because like it's easy to do it. The resources is just there. I can set up the sports hub just straight away. It's easy. It's not that hard.
My insight.
Do you know that you have to pay for URL? No. Do you know you have to get people to actually make the
coding, all the like.
No, the coding is fine. No, design you can get like software for that. It's no problem. It's more the sense of like I've made websites before. Trust me. You have to pay royalties, and you have to make sure those URLs are available. And if they're not, well, you have a problem. Yeah. And then in regards to the situation, just to maintain a website, you have to pay. You still have to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
There's a reason a lot of like all websites that aren't working because people don't pay for that. I mean, that's fine. Like, whatever. Yes, you have money. But why do we need to like have more focus on sports when you have crap like Carol, which literally just like it's a day of people killing their bodies, like literally.
Yeah, when I started uni, my insight of uni is like, oh, there's societies and clubs. They're for fun. There's for anybody who wants to do it. But then obviously it seems like there's a massive focus on sports from what you guys have been telling me and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's more a sense of like
focusing on AU because like it's more.
SU has always had a bias towards the AU, although the rugby scandal definitely made them think twice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys mentioned about this last week.
I know, it was a great scandal.
It's a fun story. Like,
everyone would know from about 2 weeks ago.
Don't worry, we'll keep mentioning this. We'll just like keep throwing this in here. I wanted to bring that up actually. When I was at the Hustlings, I was going to bring that up. I'm like, so right, you're from the EU, but doesn't the EU have like a spotty record with a lot of
inappropriate language and like sexist comment and
sexual harassment? Maybe bordering on assault. You know.
Also,
the usual stuff.
Also, you can be like, why do we have to do the consent training?
Yeah, but can you explain to me? He was actually, I remember him about the consent training. I remember someone mentioning about it to him actually.
Wait, what?
And he was, I can't remember what he's saying, but it's like, is it elevated when he's being so naive? He's like, well, it's like, I'm not about forcing people to do things, right? But it's like, okay, but how are you going to make change if you're not going to force people to do things? That's how change is made.
Yeah, because there's some ways that not gonna change.
No, but he's ridiculous. Like when he said, "Oh, I'm gonna get room bookings down to 2 daes." No, 4 days, right? 4 days, right?
Do you know how that fucking works? You need 10 days, but that's because like you have the ARC Center is just like receiving orders from societies, and then they would have to like transfer the orders to the room booking of LSE. Is the institution, not the SU. So they will have to deal with the LSE administration, which is slow as fuck, and also like they stand pretty hard.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's fine. Like, we talked to them, right? We actually went to talk to the room booking, whatever, and that was an interesting experience.
Yeah,
and as someone has actually talked to them, it's like, I can tell you right now, it's not as easy as like, oh yeah, well, it's 10 days now. We can definitely turn it down to 4. I know we came up with 4, right? Maybe I'll say 5, 7, doable, right? 5.
5, no. 7 might be.
I think 5 at a stretch. If you really like,
5 is like a limit.
It's like, I mean, that's like you can't go lower.
It's an extreme limit.
7 days is good. Like 7 days is like, you say you want to do this event on a week beforehand, give them a week notice or work like a full week, and they get basically they'll come back to you in a week saying, yeah, cool, you can do it. Like the thing is, they have to like go through, they have to approve, they have to book the room, and then because they also send you a notice beforehand, so you can't do it all in 4 days.
Yep.
Especially if everyone's sending you notices. It's not physically doable.
Yep.
Especially because it has to go from the SU into the room bookings, then from the room bookings to the SU, and then it has to come to you. It's not happening, right? It's not realistic.
Like, a fucking 4 day. Even Goku can't surpass that fucking limit.
We need to go to any extra about that. That was great. Anyway, okay, so we went too long about hustlings. Let's just go to Any Future.
Wait, just like a few comments that I forgot to mention. When we were watching Citrus at Anisop, we just skipped it.
Yeah, because I wasn't there. You weren't there, so we just skipped it. I wasn't there.
And yeah, that's all. Everyone really doesn't want to watch it except you.
No, I never say I wanted to fucking watch it.
Everyone was considerate enough to let you watch it by yourself while everyone's just doing whatever you want.
And grill me, right?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously everyone.
And let me my commentary.
Still say I enjoy Citrus more than I enjoy Evergarden.
Autistic screeching as my kind of like the entertainment for.
Anyway, let's